Hi, grade 10 students. Our objective today is to graph linear inequalities. This video will be of two parts. The first part will be graphing one linear inequality. The second part will be graphing system of linear inequalities. So we have two parts. First of all, linear, it means an equation of the line of the form ax plus by equal to c. We have steps to follow. First of all, when we have inequality, it means we have, instead of the equal, we need to graph less, bigger, or equal. What does it mean? Bigger or equal, less or equal. So we have a line. We're going to graph that line by taking any two particular points. If the line, we have it less or bigger with the equal, like for this one, we graph it as a bold line. If we have it as less or bigger alone, we graph it as dot. So here we have less or equal, bigger or equal. It means the line is included. Here we have less or bigger. What does it mean graphing linear inequality? It means that the line, when we graph it, will split the region into two parts. We have above part and below part. We need to know which part is accepted. In many books, in most of the books, the accepted region they shade. But now for my student, because when we have system, it will be very not clean or not clear to know the region. So we're going to shade the opposite region. We shade the false region, and the white region will be the accepted region. So here, if this region was wrong, so we're going to shade that region. So what will be the accepted region? It will be that region. Because the line is bold, we put the plus to say, we're going to see in the example that the line is included. So that will be the white region with the boundary of the line. If this region was wrong, this region down, because the line split the region into two parts, we shade down and we keep the white to be the accepted region. Because the line is not included, we have less, bigger, we don't have equal for it, we put minus to say that the line is not included. So we're going to understand it by taking example. And as I told you, our student, my way is to shade the wrong region. In other books, in most of the books, the opposite. We're going to see when we start by system what I mean. Let us take example 1. I want to graph y minus 2x less or equal to 4. First of all, I graph with equal. To graph equal, you all know how to graph linear equation. You can take x-intercept, y-intercept, any two particular point, slope y-intercept 4. So here I pick, suppose x is 0. I replace here x by 0. You're going to get y is 4. I have the first point. If x is 1, you have y minus 2 equal to 4. So y equal 4 plus 2, which is 6. So I have these two lines. So you can see the picture here. I did it in GeoGebra. This is the line. It is dot. It is bold line because I have equal. I don't have less. I have less or equal. Now this line will split the region into two parts. I have the above part and the below part. To know which region is the solution, I need to pick any particular point. This particular point can be up or down. So the easiest point to pick is the origin. So let us pick the origin. If I go here and I replace the origin and where the coordinates of the origin are 0, 0, what we're going to get? We're going to get 0 minus 0 less or equal to 4. Is 0 less or equal to 4? Yes, it's true. So what does it mean 0 less or equal to 4 is true? It means, so 0 less than 4, where less or equal to 4 is true. It means that where the origin is correct. So here it's correct, it's true. So all of that part will be correct. So I get rid of the above part. So this region I don't want it. So I'm left with the white area here with the line. Because the line I wanted, so I put the plus. Plus it means that the boundary is included. The boundary, it means the line, because I have equal with the less. So the line is included. This will be my accepted region. Let us take another example. Here I have y less than 2x minus 3. Before, let us do it on GeoGebra. If you want to do this line on GeoGebra, y minus 2x less or equal to 4, y minus 2x less or equal to 4. So it is bold. As I told you, in all program, it will give me the shaded part. But because we have a system, it will be more clean. We're going to do the opposite. We go here, right click, we pick object properties, we put style. You have basic, color, style. We put the inverse. So in that case, this will be the accepted region with the boundaries, because the line is included. So now let us take another example. Suppose I want to graph y less than 2x minus 3. Because it's less, we do it as dot. We graph first of all y equal to x minus 3. If x is 0, y is minus 3. If x is 1, y is minus 1. So this is the line. It is bold. Now what do? We pick the origin. The origin is 0, 0. The easiest point for us. So if you replace by 0, you're going to get 0 smaller than minus 3. 0 smaller than minus 3 is wrong, because 0 is bigger than minus 3. So where the origin is, because it's wrong, so where the origin is here. So this whole part will be shaded. So the accepted part will be this part, because here when I picked the origin, it was wrong. So this is the accepted part. I put minus to say that the boundary is not included, and this will be my accepted region. So let us do it on GeoGebra. I need to graph y less than 2x minus 3, y less than 2x minus 3. Again, I go to object properties, style, inverse filling. So this will be my accepted region. So it will be this whole part without the boundaries. As you can see, the boundary is dot. Let us continue now by the third example. In this example, I have picked a line of 3y less than minus 2x. What is the difference between the first two example and that example? In this example, the line is passing to the origin. So if x is 0, y is 0. If x is 1, you have minus 2 over 3, as you can see here. So I cannot pick anymore the origin. I cannot pick it because it's on the line. So I will pick any other point. Let us pick the point to be simple. I can pick the point 1, 0. So if you replace here x by 1, and y by 0, you're going to get 0 smaller than minus 2. So which is wrong. So since this point is wrong, so the whole region will be wrong. So I shade it up. I don't want it. So I'm left with the region below. And because the boundary, I don't need it, I put what? Minus. So if I go to GeoGebra and I want to graph 3y less than minus 2x. So 3y less than minus 2x, 3y less than minus 2x. So as you can see, I go object properties, inverse filling. So this whole region will be rejected, and this region is accepted, and the line is dot. This was the first part. In the second part now, we're going to start by system of equations, and you're going to see why I have picked the unshaded part, the accepted region, and the shaded part, the false region. So we'll see you in the second part of this video. Thank you.